Hello again. We're here to do a little yoga, some meditation, some relaxation, and a little guided imagery, which is about using your imagination and picturing a scene that I will describe and allowing yourself, as you picture it, to feel like you are really there in that scene. So, those are the three elements that make up the half hour, but we include breathing exercises. So these are from yoga, and they are tips on how to use breathing for meditation, how to use it for relaxation. So we're going to begin with a nice deep breath. You can just throw your arms up, inhale. Blow the air out, bend forward. Again, in, out, in, and out. Two more. Breathe in, breathe out. One more, in and out. So when we're doing breathing exercises, we refer to the breath as prana. So the exercises are pranayama. And prana is life force, that which is the energy that propels all life, from plants and trees to sea creatures to human beings to your pets. All that is alive contains prana, and we're using it to breathe more deeply so we bring in more life force, and breathe out more completely so we breathe out more toxins. So it's that cycle of life that we want to get going with the breath. So the breath, generally in through the nose, out through the nose, generally speaking. There are others, like the one we just did, that was out through the mouth. And then there are some that you breathe in and you hold the breath, and then you breathe out to a certain count. This is to help you utilize the oxygen you've brought in. If you bring it in slowly, then hold the breath. Your lungs, your body is absorbing that energy and then getting rid of the toxins, breathing out through the nose. And also, if you are seeing a respiratory therapist or a doctor for breathing problems, then you want to follow their advice as far as breathing goes. Some people cannot hold their breath. Others cannot breathe out through the nose. So if you have particular respiratory problem, please check with your therapist or your doctor. So on that note, we're going to start, and we're going to do a little stretching, and we'll do, inhale the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades toward each other. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades toward each other. Inhale, exhale down. So you're breathing in and out through the nose. 1 more. In, out, and pull shoulder blades toward each other to help you be straight and lift through the crown. Inhale, exhale, and down, down, down. Good. Second thing with breathing, coordinating movement and breath. So we'll do a simple spinal twist. You want to take that right hand, put it to your side. Good. Breathe in the left arm up. As you breathe out, you curve the arm and bend to the side, and you're breathing out through the nose. Come back to center. Inhale, exhale, slowly down, and switch. And breathe in. Breathe out through the nose. In, out. Again, coordinating the breath and the movement. So you're aware of the breathing, trying to come into the pose slowly with the breath. So hand at waist, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do breathing with the simplest stretch if you slow the stretch down. The movements are slow. The breath in and out is slow, trying to make the breath and the movement end at the same place. Okay. Okay, so we'll try just one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more in. One more out. To come out, use the breath. Inhale. Slow exhale. So that's a little pranayama with some yoga poses. So we're going to move on to the second part, which is an exercise in gratitude. So think about someone, could be living, could have passed, someone that you are grateful to for something they did for you. Try to make it a specific incident. Try to make it as clear as you can. And close your eyes. See if you can imagine what the person looked like or looks like. And put yourself in that specific situation when you felt gratitude toward them. And then we're going to breathe in. And as we blow out, we're slowly blowing our thankfulness toward this person in our imagination, sending it out. Breathing in. Sending it out. Breathing in. Picturing the person, blowing your thankfulness toward them. And keeping in mind the person and the situation that you are grateful for. So that's another way of using pranayama. You can use the breathing in the visualization exercises. Sometimes we do, sometimes we just envision and let ourselves go on a journey. So, then opening the eyes. And next we're going to go into a way to handle anxiety, because these are strange times we are living in, and anxiety is just a natural response to not knowing what the future holds. In this case, there's a lot of not knowing going on. So, this is an exercise in dealing with anxiety. So it's a meditation in a sense. We're going to just keep the eyes open. So it's a meditation that deals with the five senses, and you're going to begin by looking around the room that you're in and picking out 5 separate things that you can see and naming them to yourself. Good. We're going to keep going. 5 things that you could touch if you were to get up out of your chair, but you're not. You're looking around. 5 things that you could touch. So that means it's low enough for you to reach without exertion. You can look for different textures. You can look for different colors. Pick out your favorite color. Touch in your mind. Touch your color. So, 4 things that we can touch. Okay. How about 3 things that we can hear? Listen, silence counts as 1. My voice on the TV can count as 2. And a 3rd. Alrighty, 2 things that you can smell. One thing as you look around the room that you could taste if you got up and walked to it, but you're not doing that. This is more of a meditation, so something that you see that you could taste. Good. How does this help with anxiety? It gives your mind something interesting to focus on. The 5 senses and a certain amount of things that have to do with each of the five senses. So it just occupies your mind for a bit. One thing about anxiety is we get fascinated by it in our own way, and we're just compelled to go over and over the things that worry us. So this is a little way to calm that down. Another one, and this is for anxiety attacks where you feel the heart pumping really fast and your breathing is short and shallow, and you can feel your blood pressure rising. Anxiety attacks. If you lift your arms over your head like this, it makes you breathe more deeply. So the breath and the emotions are very closely aligned. Therefore, if we slow the breath, we calm the emotions. When you're anxious, sometimes it's really hard to take a deep breath. So this is a way to ensure that you will be breathing deeply. Okay. So we're going to move on to the guided imagery. Going back to the beginning of thinking about someone we're grateful to and thinking about the scene that made us grateful to them, or the thing that made us grateful to them. And we're going to go on a little journey. So closing the eyes and seeing yourself taking a walk in a rainforest. So there are lots of vines, it's very tropical, lots of trees, lots of ferns, everything's green and lush, and it has a definite scent to it. You can smell the trees. There are exotic flowers that grow in the rainforest. So you want to look for flowers. See if you smell a scent from the flower. Notice the color. Things in the rainforest, often the flowers are very bright. And now we're coming to, as we walk along the path in the rainforest, we're coming to being aware of water running. And we're still walking. We don't see any water, but we can hear it. We notice that it's a little damper now? The air feels a little more moist. We keep walking. We're walking. The sound of water grows larger, bigger, more obvious. We continue to walk through this gorgeous rainforest. We're coming now to notice the sound is a roar. Not an animal roar, but a water roar. And then we turn a bend in the path and see a gorgeous waterfall. And we continue along the path, walking toward the waterfall. It's really feeling cooler now. It's feeling that the air is heavy with a cool moisture. Feeling a sort of cleansing. Something about being near the rushing water of a waterfall and being in a forest atmosphere. There's something very purifying about this. Something that makes us feel renewed. And we again think about the person that we are grateful to. And we think again about what we are grateful for. And we see that person underneath the waterfall, absorbing, standing there and absorbing the water coming right through them, right through the top of the head and all the way through to the soles of the feet, and that waterfall represents our gratitude to this person. So, letting that energy of gratitude mingle with the cool, refreshing waters, the cleansing, pure water of the waterfall. And let that be your gratitude to the person you're thinking about. And then very slowly, the person is disappearing. And we're turning around, turning our back on the waterfall, slowly coming back, feeling that you're moving away from this tremendous energy, that you're moving away. You're coming back along the path. You notice that flower that you smelled earlier. You smell it again. And you keep walking. You're seeing the ferns again. maybe reaching out and touching how soft they are. You're seeing the trees, how tall they are. You're slowly walking on the path. Me and you. We are both on this journey together, and you are now aware that you're coming out of the forest, and you're aware that my voice is coming from the TV or the iPad or your phone. You're slowly coming back into wherever you're seated. You want to very gently open your eyes and look around the room. And as you look around the room, gently orienting yourself again. So we're going to end with a meditation that you can practice at home. So you put your right hand on your belly. You're going to breathe in and puff the belly out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out through the nose. Belly comes in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, out as you breathe in. In as you breathe out. So you can practice that during the week. Until then, namaste, be well.